Good morning. The ceremony will begin shortly. Please take a moment to silence all electronic devices. As a general reminder, all personnel participating in the ceremony should exercise caution to ensure that wings will not be pinned in an aggressive manner that would cause any injury to the soldiers. All pinning ceremonies must be conducted with the utmost respect for the dignity and physical well-being of the graduates. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of Bravo Company, 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment, Captain Jonathan Conley.
Good morning. Let me be the first welcome to Fort Eustis. Thank you all for coming out today. It's a great turnout. I know these students wouldn't be here without the support of their families, so it means a lot to see you all out here. Help them get their basic training, and then the AI team forces here, because I know they did receive instructions to stay alive. And I know they won't be able to compete in their introduction. I'd also like to recognize 75 Barnes. Thank him for coming out to be the guest speaker today. He's got a ton of experience with Blackhawk. I can't wait to hear the lessons that he's going to share with the students today. So thank you. The students, congratulations. It's been a long, maybe hard course for some of you, maybe for others, but you've worked extremely hard to this point. But just continue to stay motivated right from the beginning of your journey and your career in the Army. You're just getting started, so keep your motivation up. Just going to been motivated out throughout this course, so you're next to motivated. So congratulations on what you've done so far. And thank you, our foreign partners, for being here. It's always great to be able to share lessons with each other and learn from each other. At this time, I get to present a point to distinguished honor grad. There are two high performing students in the class. So they had excellent performances across the street, PNC events, rush marches, things like that, as well as the classroom on the tests, practical exercises, and everything that goes on in the class. So they set the standard for what a good aviation maintainer looks like. And we just want to take a moment to recognize them on the point on behalf of the command team. So the point has the logo, born under fire, and it looks like that logo on the wall. Congratulations. All right, I'll leave you to the important part. I know you all want to see the graduation of the students. But before I get out of the way, please feel free to move around, to get a better picture or see something you can't see from where you're at. Please get up to the ceremony and introduce your graduates. You don't have to stay in the seat for your graduate ceremony. Okay? Thank you.
At this time, we would like to recognize all veterans in attendance and watching online. Thank you for your selfless service and sacrifice in the defense of our nation. Distinguished guests, family members, and friends, on behalf of the 128th Aviation Brigade Command Team, welcome to today's graduation ceremony for 15 Tango UH-60 helicopter repair classes 072-25 and 073-25. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by Chaplain Coltrane and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good morning. I ask you to pray in your faith tradition as I pray in mine. Let us pray. Lord, on this day, I pray your blessings on the leadership, the trainers, the drill sergeants, the cadre, the graduates, and their families. I pray that their dedicated efforts increase the readiness and capabilities of our ranks. As the newest members of the aviation family receive their wings today, may these soldiers stay motivated and inspired as they support and defend freedom and our country. As always, I ask you to keep us and help us to complete our mission with excellence. In your holy name, amen.
Please be seated. Army aviation maintenance training began at Fort Eustis, Virginia in 1954. Since its beginning, Fort Eustis has continued a legacy of maintenance training excellence, training active duty, National Guard, and Army Reserve soldiers, along with Air Force personnel and international partners, with a lineage that dates back to Operation Just Cause in Panama. The Army redesignated the United States Army Aviation Logistics School as the 128th Aviation Brigade on February 1st, 2012. Today, the 128th Aviation Brigade trains over 5,500 soldiers annually in every Army aviation helicopter specialty. A 15 Tango UH-60 helicopter repair is primarily responsible for the maintenance of the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters. They remove and install aircraft subsystem assemblies such as engines, rotors, gearboxes, transmissions, and mechanical flight controls, service and lubricate aircraft and subsystems, prepare aircraft for inspections and maintenance checks, and diagnose and troubleshoot faults for all aircraft components. The guest speaker for today's ceremony is Chief Warrant Officer 5 James Barnes. Please refer to Chief Warrant Officer 5 Barnes' biography in your program to learn more about their selfless service to our nation. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to Chief Warrant Officer 5 Barnes.
Welcome, distinguished guests, family, and friends. We're here today to celebrate the successful completion of training and welcoming the newest members to the Army Aviation family, and it is a family. Let us, the present and soon-to-be retiring generation, pass on some words of wisdom to these young, highly trained, highly motivated soldiers who will continue the legacy of being high above the best, serving the U.S. Army, representing the best of its capabilities. With 23 years of actively maintaining and flying Army aircraft, the top 5 pieces of advice and guidance that I have been passed down are as follows. 1, this is your career. It will go as far as you want it. Use what you have learned so far to act as a stepping stone to continue to move forward and continue to strive for greater challenges. Search out the difficult assignments and tasks, because when you look back at your career, it's not the simple daily tasks that you will look back on. Don't base your career on other people's achievements. Yours may be similar, but will be unique to you and you alone, and instead use these things to be as guidelines. 2, learn your job. Currently, it's become the best 15 Tango UH-60 maintainer and soldier you can be. As your career matures, strive to become the go-to person. Take on responsibilities and capabilities that are outside just aircraft maintenance and crewing. Often this requires extra effort on your part with little immediate reward. However, these opportunities are what will set you apart and what will advance your career. 10% of your job will be turning the wrenches. The other 90% is what will make your career. 3, the mission, the men, and me. It's not just a book by Lieutenant Colonel Pete Blabber, who was a Delta Force commander. It's also on the Army suggested reading list for all leaders. It's a good read on Operation Anaconda and other Delta Force missions. It's also an excellent mindset to carry, whether in the Army or in your personal life. Understand what your mission is, currently graduating AIT, PCSing, progressing at your job, or moving your family to your next assignment, or for persons such as myself, retiring. Understand what your team requires, your coworkers, your family, what they need to complete these missions. Open communications, timeliness, equal effort, support. And lastly, what do you need to complete these tasks and these missions? Support from command, family, time, resources, extra training. Remember, however, it only works in this order. If you put yourself before your mission or your team, it will fail. You will also, by doing so, lose the support and trust of your family and your team. 4, and this is a big one. 4 times a day, spend 5 minutes a day helping someone else. I guarantee that there are some tasks, whether directly related to your position or not, that you are better at or find easier to accomplish than someone else. Combined, this is only 20 minutes of your day. It's not a lot. I guarantee that these effects that you helping someone will be worthwhile than whatever you were doing to do with those 20 minutes on your own. We all have talents. Use them to help each other. You never know who or what you do today will help tomorrow and what that will affect in your future career. And finally, number 5. You're going to meet 5 people in your career, no matter what the fields are. that are the true movers and shakers, the true people that see everything from the biggest to the smallest. These people operate both strategically and tactically concurrently. For the Army, I like to use General Drew and General Bontrager. Both served in Army aviation commanding units such as the 101st Airborne, 2nd 160th Special Operations Regiment, and other special mission units. These leaders can not only tell you how and why at the tactical level, but also clearly understand how this affects strategic capabilities. General Drew used to ask the pilots to tell him the frequency range of a radio, a tactical level understanding of equipment. He would then ask the pilots if they didn't know this frequency range, what happened to the customer and how that would affect strategic planning and strategic operations, and would the mission be a success. I ask all of you to find these people and listen to the problem sets that they are studying and trying to solve. I guarantee it is many. Become the subject matter expert of any of these problem sets that they are working on. As I can tell you, it will make your career. It doesn't have to be the biggest, most visible problem either. Often it is not. Currently, the flight line mule that is used at the units to move equipment to and from aircraft was developed by a couple of crew chiefs over at 160th. They understood the problem and how it affected today and tomorrow. Your job is to be that next generation. In closing, let's once again celebrate the achievements of this graduating class and welcome them to Army Aviation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that we will now present diplomas to the graduates. Please feel free to move around and take photos throughout the presentation. The distinguished graduate is that soldier who received the highest marks throughout the course. These graduates are selected on academic standing, leadership, physical fitness, and discipline. The distinguished graduate will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade and a brigade coin. The distinguished graduate for Class 072-25 is Private First Class Andrew Bell. Private First Class Andrew Bell is from Rollsville, North Carolina, and will be assigned to the 244th Expeditionary Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. The distinguished graduate for Class 073-25 is Private Second Class Dave Mungan. Private Second Class Dave Mungan is from Jacksonville, Florida, and will be assigned to the 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade, Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. The honor graduate is that soldier who received the second highest grades in their class. They will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade. The honor graduate for Class 072-25 is Private First Class Josiah Del Rosario. Private First Class Josiah Del Rosario is from Chicago, Illinois, and will be assigned to the 106th Aviation Regiment, Illinois National Guard. Staff Sergeant Yongteng Chen. Staff Sergeant Yongteng Chen is from Tainan, Taiwan, and will be assigned to the Taiwan Army. Sergeant Yi Chen Chen. Sergeant Yi Chen Chen is from Kaohsiung, Taiwan, and will be assigned to the Taiwan Army. Sergeant Mattis Marco. Sergeant Mattis Marco is from Janovce, Slovakia, and will be assigned to the Slovak Air Force. Family members and guests selected for pinning Please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private First Class James Owens. Private First Class James Owens is from Chaptico, Maryland, and will be assigned to the 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade, Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. Private First Class Angel Rodriguez. Private First Class Angel Rodriguez is from Brooklyn, New York, and will be assigned to the 142nd Combat Aviation Brigade, New York National Guard. Private First Class Christopher Sanchez. Private First Class Christopher Sanchez is from Queens, New York, and will be assigned to the 16th Combat Aviation Brigade, Joint Base Lewis McChord, Washington. Private Second Class Brandon Barnes. Private Second Class Brandon Barnes is from Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and will be assigned to the 244th Expeditionary Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Knox, Kentucky. Private Second Class King Shaw. Private Second Class King Shaw is from Waterbury, Connecticut, and will be assigned to the 126th Aviation Regiment, Connecticut National Guard. Private Second Class Tucker Stapleton. Private Second Class Tucker Stapleton is from Greenville, Wisconsin, and will be assigned to the 1st Armored Division Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private Sidney Gallagher. Private Sidney Gallagher is from Phoenix, Arizona, and will be assigned to the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Camp Humphreys, South Korea. Sergeant Alden Brennan. Sergeant Alden Brennan is from Canterbury, Connecticut, and will be assigned to the 142nd Aviation Battalion, Connecticut National Guard. Specialist Connor Galicia. Specialist Connor Galicia is from Ruidoso, New Mexico, and will be assigned to the 1st Armored Division Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Specialist Colin Garrison. Specialist Colin Garrison is from Muncie, Indiana, and will be assigned to the 82nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Private First Class Manasseh Gurmai. Private First Class Manasseh Gurmai is from Iowa City, Iowa, and will be assigned to the 1st Aviation Detachment, 67th Troop Command, Iowa National Guard. Private First Class James Johnson Renz. Private First Class James Johnson Renz is from Grand Prairie, Texas, and will be assigned to the 1st Aviation Brigade, Fort Rucker, Alabama. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private First Class Nico Callanan. Private First Class Nico Callanan is from Goldendale, Washington, and will be assigned to the 16th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Wainwright, Alaska. Private First Class Jack Martin. Private First Class Jack Martin is from Rogers, Arkansas, and will be assigned to the 77th Combat Aviation Brigade, Arkansas National Guard. Private First Class Ryan Miller. Private First Class Ryan Miller is from Dallas, Georgia, and will be assigned to the 3rd Combat Aviation Brigade, Hunter Army Airfield, Georgia. Private Second Class Alejandro Flores Antuna. Private Second Class Alejandro Flores Antuna is from Patia, Puerto Rico, and will be assigned to the 10th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Drum, New York. Private Second Class Riley Lentz. Private Second Class Riley Lentz is from Winter Garden, Florida, and will be assigned to the 10th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Drum, New York. Private Gabriel Olwell. Private Gabriel Olwell is from Des Allemands, Louisiana, and will be assigned to the 204th Aviation Regiment, Louisiana National Guard. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the newest members of the Army Aviation family. We now turn to a special part of our ceremony. The distinguished graduate will present a token of appreciation to Chief Warrant Officer 5 Barnes. This symbolizes our sincere gratitude for their presence and their wisdom they have imparted. Their words today have not only enlightened us, but have also added a meaningful dimension to this important journey. The team of non-commissioned officers and civilian instructors who trained and mentored the graduates are assigned to the 1st Battalion, 222nd Aviation Regiment, and the 2nd Battalion, 210th Aviation Regiment. Together, this outstanding team instructed your soldiers in discipline, physical fitness, warrior tasks and battle drills, and fundamental aviation maintenance practices. They led and mentored America's sons and daughters so that one day they too may become a non-commissioned officer. The drill sergeants and instructors for today's graduating classes are Drill Sergeant Chitra Ing, Staff Sergeant Brian Castle, Staff Sergeant Michael Willis. Please join us in giving a round of applause to these outstanding drill sergeants and instructors. Please rise for the playing of the Aviation Song and the Army Song. We ask that all soldiers in uniform remain standing and join in reciting the Aviation Mechanics Creed and the Soldier's Creed. Family and friends, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please come forward to congratulate your soldiers and take photographs.